Thank you, MC, the staff of Immigration Office in Gulu, and those who are visiting Gulu from Kampala, all invited guests in your various capacities, students, business persons, leaders, the fourth estate, our media friends. Thank you so much and a good afternoon to you all.
Chao kifoyo an, chufoyo lutik na Immigration Office, foyo litino kwan, kachel kilwako duchu, mobino yetuban man, chiwa foyo matek, mebino.
I am very honored to have received your invitation and want to thank your office for thinking about community engagement, for thinking about extending your services to the people. And I think in my perspective, this is the reverse of what we usually see, that many entities and offices would expect people to go to them. But you're saying, no, we are coming to the community. Let's meet you in the marketplace and talk about passports, talk about immigration, talk about compliance. I think that is really a big applause to you for taking this initiative.
Yeah, yom tutwal, machel, ano, waraga mumuno an, ebe yomani, kidom tutwal na mera fuwa, diro, me Immigration Office. Niki na uruti katimoneni, no, but entities muka ena nyuri tool muka ena makonyo dana Uganda kanya ma gimi tauni mirkipe the office dano yenye kikono unuwa yiko waru ki office ki AC ki kongwa mawire ni wadugo bot lukin gang wari uno kony ma abi boru foy matek piti yukumeno.
I understand that your office in the region sitting here in Gulu City does perform 3 functions, and that you issue out and process passports, and that you superintend over the immigration, especially for foreigners, and issuance of work permits, but also to do inspection and compliance and ensuring that individuals that are coming into and through our borders have legally attained their requisite status for being here.
Yeah, yom na kwena niyangi, I office umadip mati Gulu, utie kati utik madong maroma dep, ene mene dano chone mene ukarataj, me passport, dog bene mene jo mati ki karataj me passport, Gulu uchik mati ki passport ene, dog bene mene no ni meno, jo madonyo, Uganda kacheke karwago, no Gulu uchik marwate kita meo dano wot kwene.
Your office and your role, in my perspective, is that of the first line of defense. So you are the first line of defense of our country in ensuring the safety of our people, and anything that enters through into Uganda is vetted by you. So should anything get into this country illegally, the first point of reference is definitely immigration. That means there is a lapse in your lenses. So we thank you for providing that bird's eye view and making sure that you see everything and everybody that gets into our country. And that is why I think as a country, as a sovereign state and nation, we continue to enjoy peace and stability because of the work that you do.
Yeah, yom mateto twal dawa wajo ni mano kare dong ananya yeti kin dano onyo dul mati Uganda mati ka weko dano tika warchi tien boda kwegi bali nyuti ki ngo mir gutim kai mir bere donye Uganda nyoke mir karo ka mukene no mir kat me warchi to bere tika time kumano pero tiu mabere otati mabe.
I cannot speak about the good work that you're doing without appreciating the government of Uganda. Headed by His Excellency Yoweri Museveni, who is a fresh president, newly elected and installed in his office. We want to thank government, particularly for deeming it fit to decentralize this kind of services across different regions. because it has enabled access to services. But now we no longer have to go to Kampala in order to process our passports, because everything can get sorted here. But also, I want to, in the same breath, speak about the economic benefit of you being in Gulu City.
Oye bene, kare kono bede na te wane utilapate mabe, parang for you ken. Oye bene for one logo. Adi President Kabota Museveni, piti yuti mate, putwale, mane kare put kiyer en put doy manyeni. Tika weko dano anyuale me Uganda tiki kerikero mena mo passport mena gwoko chik do bene mena ne chik kilobo do bene mati yuti mate do weko anyuale me Uganda tiki coach la boye.
What your office brings to Gulu City is not only the services that you provide in the 3 areas, but by extension, when people from the region come to Gulu to process their passports, they stay in our hotels for a night or 2. That means they are eating our food, they are technically boosting the economy of this city. And we cannot thank you enough for being an enabler of our economic prosperity.
Kello office me immigration madong and kit loyo kikumara me Uganda ni. Pia takiyo maramario. Me achiel doichani iromo no passport ingeni na ngwen abik no itike passport bayang no petime ye ne check Kampala you kendi metuanta endo gino kenti pajo kan Mario eni jomo kana awa Kampala no amelira no tika kelo down logo e pajo ya chule kan e oro to mi rut hotel kan mi go chamda bo wa kan nyuri tika miyo pia cha tika perutie pa office mamego matika Gulu kanye.
So organizing barazas such as this enables our community and people who live in our city to understand that there are associated benefits of you being here and of the office being here. And I think this provides a good relationship and provides a stickiness to the services that you provide to our people.
Yubo kili chuban man maunu yubo takake wa obede office okelo mai obede tegio kit eni yumo chuindan matek yele wa community niang gina mami go team do bene kelo down le ma tip to twale bot pajo kamadano ti ye chala Gulu City kitene.
I want to appreciate you for providing clarity and emphasis that the passport remains a property of the government of Uganda. And I want to use this particular platform to say that we have had very terrible things happen, especially from individuals that we consider are unscrupulous business persons who are taking national IDs of our community members, our market women, to get small loans. I like the fact that you emphasize that, and because this is something that we need to extend to also other sister documents that remain property of the bank of the government of Uganda. And I think just like the passports, please do not put your passport anywhere as collateral, because that is not your property. That's the property of Uganda.
For you to twala did maybe you want a pova. Ikin ma mi daro team kikin mi daro po team do twale ka yiri passport mi ngeni eni pe megi merki chala yiri boho ento jime pagamente do madu right twale jomo kene chalo nira tika weko daro ma chalo tik national ID gitiu pe gima chalo gima beru chalo chaden kai beru gamo loan en ko re pe loan ni ko de wek national ID no donkunu ko duadi en no kunu ji ma mero konyi ento aniang ni ma chalo passport ko gine pe time do be ni ri ko passport di pe meti me chalo ma je me tanga mo loan
to help the work that you're already doing around that. As a council, we will sit and begin to think about certain policy areas with emphasis on policy positions around removing properties such as the passport, such as the national ID, and using them as collaterals. We will come with a strong position as council, debarring anybody to ask for that in the requirement or in the pursuit. of a small loan, or in the event that they would like to get anything in business form.
Kuna funyo kibotu ano chalo mea abir kwanyo chik dobe wabil nen ni wa nyamo loke wabo kate ke chik ikori joman e matano ni miero konge gam ID new gam passport you weki mini loan wapi duadi ko duadi ni wane bin katiki chik matek megengo kore kinere pien jimbe maber pagamente passport tije pagamente national ID tije pagamente kado ke tiu kwere meber megam loan wane bin katiki chik megengo kore lokeni machok choki.
And lastly, as I conclude, I would like to thank you so much for the gesture that in my interactions with you on table, you indicated that you have interest in housing in the same office premises that you have in housing NIRA. And in doing so, you have reduced on the tax expenditure of the citizens of Uganda. That NIRA no longer rents a house, they now come and sit with you because the services that you provide are homogeneous in nature. They all are services that are within the identity of persons who are in Uganda and those that are visiting. And at the same time, you share that you will also house Interpol. And these are kinds of services that we need. So for all these offices to be situated in Gulu at a regional level, we can only, as a city administration, thank you for this gesture and continue to be the best hosts that we can. Should you have any challenges and need our support, we have an open door policy at City Council. Please walk in, reach out to us, and we will be on hand to support you to continue to discharge the good services that you provide to Ugandans and to foreigners that come to our city.
Amaro neno kaita mabere lokwiri. Amaro neno mawuruti akati kwere. Nimeno akat kinira bero kapango ot. Unu tama ni mero nywak tam kachel kinira mekello gimagelo ni regional office kunu biro na kachel machalo gamente nyore tuti pagamente kunu biro kachel memi service board luak mati northern Uganda to twale Gulu kachel ke actually sub region kunu do biri on mapeke pa tama eno tama be pachalo Gulu city iwambe bere yomi ye pero ngene obukonyo luak mati actually tigum be kachoketik mabe.
And finally, your work within compliance, especially to foreigners. As a city, we are as cosmopolitan as the word is. That means that we are friendly, we are hospitable, but we also want that all foreigners that come to this place also live and adapt the culture that we live here. There are issues that we have had of certain behaviors that are actually un-Ugandan. And those we would like to sit with you at a certain time to discuss that further. We would welcome everybody here, but we also want them to live harmoniously, respectfully in our city.
Wangeoni balopeki tit mamekuru tatine oyene dano mi lokchi ento kaduri yene dano mi lokchi jo en ma a kitchen magibino chalo rian yene walego gibene ni kage gibino chalo rian yene kai no war wati ka chamo bo kan mi wo wa kida wa chamo ke bo wa bede jak titi wa ngo wa war dia chamo bo emiyo bede chalo oda menyuri ka ginno bebi war kida war bero kwede menyo be ro bero ke war kama mege jolo ki yeme bede chalo rian yene menyuri chit da bukati ma wa be ngeo ni kama gi biri yeni mi ge wo do ke ti ke no dano ti bede kan enoni.
We are committed to guiding them and engaging them in their various groups and working with you to ensure that we have a city that is cosmopolitan, a city that is welcoming for everybody, and we grow as a community together to build this nation and build this city. I say all this for God and my country.
One year, ni maro pepe ko dika chel teke gingi bilo buchekwa pepe mabe chalo dano ya pepe yom da ubena bille goni alogo man piubana kripilo buna.
I was also asked to use this opportunity to close these 2 days